Good morning, everybody. How's everybody today? Good? Hi, everybody. Everybody good today? A lot of people look kind of tired right now, so maybe you're kind of there today, okay? So everybody looks a little sleepy. All right, so we're going to start with this book. Okay.
No, teacher.
Fun. Good morning, Nat. Oh, Nat, no, come on. Maybe in the middle? All right, so we're starting with this book today. Okay. Morning, Proud. All right, we're going to start with this book today. And we're starting on page, we have to finish off page 29. All right, this page here. There you go. All right, everybody got it? Page 29. All right, let me call mine up and we will get started. We're going to watch a little video. This is textbook. All right, so we didn't finish. Oh, wrong page. There we go. Hold on here. There we go. This was our last page, page 28. All right, so we're going to do this page 29, and then we go on to making addition stories, which is kind of fun, actually. So let's have a little look. Let me get a little closer. There we go. Add by counting on 3. Now we're doing this because we can look at 5 and 3 and go, well, that's 8. But they're adding by counting. So we have 5, we have 6, we have 7, and we have 8. So that's how these work, okay? We need to count up by numbers. You'll see why later. All right, so we're counting. We have a 5. We add 1 more, which takes us to 6. We add 1 more. That takes us to 7. And we have 1 more. That takes us to 8. All right. Or some of you already know that if you have 5 here and 3 here, you already have 8. But this is another way to add. All right. So let's have a look at the bottom one. Who wants to do a B for me? All right. Oh, what is this? All right. Who wants to do number B for me? Let's have a look at B. All right. So what number goes here? So let's have a look. We have 6 books and another 1, 1, 1, 1. So what do we do now? Using this way of adding, what number goes here?
7.
Right. And what number goes here?
8.
8. And what number goes here?
9.
9. And what number goes here?
10.
There we go. So 6 plus what equals 10?
Plus 4.
It is 4. Good job. And that equals 10. All right. And let's do our, I'm not too sure what those are. Looks like soda cans or pop cans. All right. So how many we got here? Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this time we don't have little spots to put it, but let's keep counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what do I put here? What number goes there? How many cans are here? 1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
Thank you. Yes. And how many cans are here?
4.
4. So what does 5 plus 4 equal?
9.
9. There we go. Okay. So this time they didn't put it like this. All right. We're going to move on to something else. It's called addition stories. That means you look at a picture, you make up a story that has addition. So let's have a look. And they're asking what, there it is. What addition stories can you make? Well, if you look at the picture, I don't know. What are some stories you can make up using this picture? All right, so there are, let's have a look at the people on the bicycle. There are two girls riding bicycles. There are four boys riding bicycles too. How many children are riding a bicycle? All right, so I just made that up.
6.
You're right. So it looks like, how many girls are there? There's two girls
ต่อไปยิ้มก่อน
plus four boys
เนี่ย
equals, what's this? Right, so that's what I just made up looking at the picture. 2 girls plus 4 boys equals 6 children on bicycles. All right, so you make up your own story. Anybody want to make one up? There is one here. Let's look at that one first and then see if you can make one. All right, let's have a look. 3 children are playing with a skipping rope. So we have 3 children. Let's put the 3 right here. All right, let's keep reading. 2 children are playing with kites. So here's the kites the boys are using. All right, so there are 2 children. We have 3 children here and 2 children here. So we have 3 children, and or plus we have 2 children. So let's continue this. 3 plus 2 children equals how many children?
5.
Yes. And that is making up your own math story. All right, so that's making up your own math story. What does one of you want to try looking at the picture? Make up a math story. All right. What's a story you can make up using this? Think of a story. So we had 2 girls on bicycles, 4 boys on bicycles, and we had our answer of 6. We had 3 girls skipping, 2 boys playing with kites, and our answer is 5. Anybody want to try and make up another story? Look at the whole picture. Look everything. You can look at the trees, the little flowers, how many bicycles there are, how many of the girls are wearing pigtails, how many people are smiling. Well, that's everybody. Everybody's smiling. Anybody want to try one? So look at the picture, and you want to try and make up a story that matches the picture.
Picture.
Yeah. You want to try it, Minton?
I don't see picture.
Yes. Can you see the picture? Or did you say teacher?
หาอันร่วม
I don't see picture.
You don't see the picture?
See picture.
Oh my gosh. It was there. Was it there?
I don't see picture.
It was. I think I stopped it by accident. Story.
Yes.
All right. So maybe I'll look at the girls, and how many of the girls wear, these are called ponytails. All right. So these are called a ponytail. All right. So I might say in this picture, let's have a look. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girls. So my story would be, there are 5 girls with ponytails. And there is 1 girl without ponytails. How many girls are there? Yeah, that's making up a story. Okay. Look at something else. Maybe color of hairs on the bicyclists. Look at the people bicycling and look at the color of their hair. What's a story you could make? What's a story? Just look at the picture on the bicycles. All right. And let's look at their hair. Okay. What color hair does this person have?
Black.
You're right. How many of the people on bicycles have black hair?
Four. Four.
Is there four? One. Do all the bicycles. Let's do all of them, okay? Let's look at all 6 bicycles. How many people have black hair?
Five.
Yes. So our story could be there are
Five.
you're right. So a story is there are 5 children with black hair on bicycles. There is 1 child with brown hair on the bicycles. How many? You're right. How many children have hair on the bicycles?
1.
How many? All the children together. 5 with black hair, 1 with brown. How many altogether?
6.
There you go. Okay. 6. So we got 5 children with black hair, 1 child with brown hair. How many children altogether? 6.
6.
Yeah. That is an addition story. All right. See if anybody can come up with another one. What do we say about the flowers? What's a story I can make up about the flowers? Give it a try. How many flowers are here and how many flowers are here? What do we see? There is 8 altogether. You're right.
Yeah.
We need to make a story. All right. So here we got 4 flowers. Let's make a story. There are, let me get my thing. Good. There are 4 flowers near the girls skipping. There are 4 flowers near the children on their bicycles. How many flowers are there?
8.
Yeah, that's making up a story. Okay, we're looking at a picture and how can we do some addition in there? All right, you could do it. Let's see, we got more than 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 11 people, so we can't add up all the children yet. And that's what you do for making a story. All right, so we got lots of stories here. Here we had hair color. Here, can't remember what that one was now. And so we just made up some addition stories. All right. So that is making up a story using a picture. So let's have a look here. All right, let's go to the next page. It's kind of confusing, I know, but here we got. All right. Now this is their story. So what are they saying? 4 children are cycling in front. 2 more children join them. So here's our 4, they're in the front, and here's our 2 more, and they're catching up. They want to join them. So we have 4 children right here.
2 plus 4 equals 6.
Yes. We have 2 children here. And how many children altogether?
6.
Yes. And then we finish with a sentence. There are 6 children cycling in all, which means there are 6 children in total. All right. So they used children, but they used this way, the bicyclists. We used hair color, which is both are right. Let's see if we can get the bottom one. So make an addition story using 3 of these. All right. So I don't have 3 of those. So I'm going to use 3 of these. Now let's get another one. Let's get this one. All right. So I have these clips. Let's make sure you can see me okay. All right. So I have 3 clips. Blue, blue. Uh-oh. They're too small for my big fingers. Here we go. A blue one, and a blue one. Okay. Now I can make a story. How can I make a story using these 3 clips?
2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 equals 3.
Excellent. You're right. So let's make a story. Teacher Michael has 2 what? 2
1 plus 1 equals 2.
2 blue clips. Teacher Michael has 1. You're right. I can see not saying it. Green clip. How many clips does he have together?
3.
You're right. 2 blue plus 1 green equals 3. So mine would be 2 plus 1 equals 3. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at in the textbook, okay? So make an addition story using these. Okay, you need 3 different. I can't see the colors very well. Let's look at my book. It's always better in the book. All right, so it looks like a yellow one, a red one, and a green one. Okay? Huh? So how would you make a story out of that? Using 2, right? We can't say 1 plus 1 plus 1. So what can we say this? Maybe, let's have a look. Here we go. There is 1 light-colored cube. There are 2 dark-colored cubes. How many cubes do we have? 1 yellow. These are darker. I said 2 dark. And I have a total of?
3.
Yeah. All right.
3.
So I'm making stuff up by looking at a picture. All right. So you need to draw a picture of this one. All right. They're using cubes. All right. They call it 5 red apples. So let's draw 5 red apples, right? They're telling you there are 5 red apples. So let's draw some red apples. All right. So everybody draw a red apple. 1, 2, 3. You should have said there are 5 red cubes. 4 and 5. All right. And there are how many green apples?
1.
You're right. So there's my 1 green apple. And that's the equation. 5 red apples right there plus 1 green apple equals
6.
6 apples all together. All right, so what I want you to do is try and make up any addition story that you can think of. You can use people, you can use fruit, you can use shoes, you can use pencils. Think of a story that you can do a simple addition story. Anybody think of one? Think of something you can make up. Don't even use anything from the book. Make one up. All right, make up your own story. See if you can do that. All right, well, let's look at this one. This might help. Okay, find the missing number. So in this one, they are using fish. All right, so let's see what they say. There are, oops, wrong one. There are goldfish in the bowl. So we've got a, oops, change the color. We've got goldfish in a bowl and goldfish in a bag. How many goldfish are in the bowl?
Six.
Let's have a count. Oh, let me use my, hold on, let me use my book. It's a better, oh, I thought it was.
5, 2 equals 8.
You're right. This is 6. How many are in the bag? 2.
2.
2 in the bag. And how many in total are there? So I'm going to put a 6 here. 2 here. Oh, 2 here. What's my total? How many?
8.
You're right. So they just made up a story. Okay?
8.
You're right. 8.
ส่วนข้างล่างก็เหมือนกัน
Okay? They're making up a story from a picture. All right, so let's look at this one, and then you can do one by yourself. So they're telling you there are how many birds on the branch?
2.
You're right.
2.
2. Good. How many more birds join them on the branch?
3.
You're right. So we have 3. And here we have what plus what equals what?
3 plus 2 equals 5.
You're right. It can be 3 plus 2. Oops. 3 plus 2 equals 5. Or it can be 2 plus 3 equals 5. Okay? We're using these numbers here. So there are how many birds?
5.
Yeah. Okay. These are all stories from a picture. Okay. So we look at a picture and figure out what's a story we can make up. They're making one up. So let's have a look here. So let's see what story they made up on this one. All right. Let's look for a story and let's see what story they made up on this page. All right, let me get a little closer so you can see. Here we go. All right, let's look at this one over here, the one with the girl. All right, her name, it looks like Melling. That's an interesting name. Okay. So let's see what they say. Oh, well, they're saying, how many flowers do you see? Well, how many red flowers do you see?
5.
You're right. How many? Let's see, I'm making up the words. Those are yellow or orange?
5. 3. 3.
So
3 equals 8.
you're right. There are 5 flowers and there are 3 flowers. How many flowers all together?
8.
Right. All right. So you're looking at a picture and making a story. Let's see if we can do one. Okay, let's do this one then. Here we go. Up. All right. There's lots of stories in here. Let's see what they're saying. 3 children are playing. All right. So we've got 3 children are playing. There's our 3. 4 more join children. 4 more children join. How many children?
7.
There you go. It is 7. Now, using this picture, what's another story you could make?
7.
It is 7. What's another story you could make up?
3, 5, 4 equals 7.
You're right. So we could say there are 3 children on the what? So I'm going to make up a story. Ready? There are 3 children. All right. On the what? What is that called? What are the children playing on?
What?
What is that?
What?
What's it called? That little, a what?
Slider.
A slide, right. There are 3 children. So I'm making up a story, right? I'm using the same numbers. There are 3 children on the slide.
Slider.
Right, there's my story. What can I say for these 4 children?
Running.
Yes, perfect. Great one. There are 4 children.
Running.
Nice one. Oops. There are 4 children running. And we finish with a story. How many children are there? Question mark, because it's a question. Go. It's over a little bit. Give some room to have us. Ooh, ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ah. All right, there we go. All right. All right, well, there should be capital 2 because it's a new sentence. There we go. There are 3 children on the slide. There are 4 children running. How many children are there?
7.
Yeah. 3, 4. 3 plus 4 equals?
7.
Yeah. So here's my equation. I write 3 plus 4
4 equals 7.
Oops, not 67, 7.
67.
That's the big number. All right, so I just made up a story with their same picture. They said 3 children are playing, 4 more children join. I said there are 3 children on the slide. You said there are 4 children running, and we did the same thing. All right, that's making up a story, looking at a picture. All right, let's have a look. There's one. So what do we got here? How many?
7.
Right. It just says how many cupcakes are there out? That's not good.
7. 3 equals 10.
All right, now that's a pretty boring
7
story.
plus 3 equals 10.
10. Right. All right, and there are 10 cupcakes all together.
10.
Yeah, 10. Well, that's not much of a story, is it? All they're telling you is there's 7 cupcakes. And how many are all together? That's not even a story. So what's a story we can make up?
7 plus 3 equals 10.
That's right. Now, what we want to try and make a story, use our words. So what can we say about these cupcakes?
7.
There is 7. Well, what can we say? Where are they? They are on a what? What is that?
Yellow 3 and blue 4.
Well, what is the cupcake sitting on? What is this and what is this? So let's get my pen. What is this thing called? We're sitting on a what?
Circle.
It is a circle. What is a circle that you eat off? What do you call that at home when your mom gives you food or you're at school and it's all in a round circle? What is that thing called? It's on. Let me show you one. Hold on. Oh. Let me get you one. What's that called?
Sunrise.
What is this called? Is this a spoon?
Spoon.
Is it a spoon?
No.
Is it a cup?
No.
No. Is it a bowl?
No.
What's it called? Who knows the word? You put your food on it and you eat. A what?
Dish.
It could be a dish. Let's use the word dish. All right, so let's make up a story with the cupcake. So here's the story we can use. There, we're making a story. There
There
are
cupcakes on the.
So we should say, how, we'll do it this way then. If you're using there,
How many cupcakes?
many, good, cupcakes are what?
plate,
Yes, it's a dish or a plate. So how many cupcakes are on the plate? There's our story. All right, or dish. You could write dish. That's up to you. So here we go. So how do we make a story about this one? Use the same one. We can do the same almost sentence, right? But don't use the word plate. So we use a sentence. How many? What's my next word?
box,
It is a box. So let's do it in a sentence. How many cupcakes? Oops, what is it? Cupcake? Cupcake?
on the box,
Yeah. Are on the box or in the box. Okay. We made a story using the picture. Oh, we didn't get the last bit. So the last bit is so how many cupcakes are there? And we put a question mark. Okay. So I make sure we use our right. That's how. I didn't put a question mark here, and you put a question mark. So by this picture, they just asked, how many cupcakes are there all together? Well, that's not a story. That's pretty boring. So we switched it. How many cupcakes are on the plate? How many cupcakes are in the box? How many cupcakes are there? All right. So we made a story based on the picture, this one here. All right. It's kind of fun because you get to make sort of little pictures. Let's see what else we have. So here we've got one. Let's try and figure out another story we can do, okay? Okay, so how many apples does Devi have now? All right, so how many are here?
2.
2. All right, I'm going to make a better story than this, though. 2. How many are here?
5.
Yes, we got a 5 here. How many are there altogether?
7.
7. Right. Now, what's a story we can make up?
Two plus 5 equals 7.
You're right. Let's use some words. I want to make up a story. So what are these apples in? What is that called? Or what is this called?
2.
So what is this thing the
Bowl.
apples are in called? Or what is this called? A bowl. So what's our story? There. Oops. Oh, there are. How many apples in the bowl?
2. 2.
2 apples in a bowl. Okay. What's my next one? I'm going to do almost everything the same, but change the number. All right, so let's have a look at this. Up there, I put there are 2 apples in a bowl. I have how many apples here?
5.
So let's change the 2 to a 5.
Good.
We'll change that to a 5. And are these in a bowl?
Bag.
You're right, a bag. All right. Oops, bulk. Bag. So they're telling you, we're telling people there are 2 apples in a bowl. There are 5 apples in a bag. So how do we finish that? How would we finish off our story? There are 2 apples in a bowl. There are 5 apples in a bag. How do we finish this? How? What do you think? What would be my next word? What's my word? How many? What's my next word? What do you think I would use next? What do you think my next word should be? How many?
Apple.
Oh, yay! How many apples?
Apple.
You're right. Are there? Okay. So that again, excuse me, is a story we just made up. All right. There are 2 apples in a bowl. There are 5 apples in a bag. How many apples are there? Let's see down here. Oh boy, look at this one. Make 2 addition equation. Use all the cards. So you have to make 2 equations using all of those cards. So we got how many plus signs? How many plus signs? How many plus signs are there? 1 and 2. So let's start an equation. We got 1 is a plus sign. Oops, wrong one. And we have another equation that's a plus sign. All right, so we're going to make something up. And we have how many equal signs? So something plus something equals something. So we're going to put an equal sign here and an equal sign here. There we go. Oops. All right. Ooh. So we have to fill in these spaces with something. So we have to put some numbers here and here.
3 plus 1 equals 4.
Great. That sounds perfect to me. We have a 3 because we have a 3 and a plus 1. 3, let's see if we can go all the way over. Plus 1 equals what?
4.
Excellent. Oops. Excellent. So let me take these off. So I'm going to use my pencil. We use this one. Good. We use this one. Good. We used a 3. And we used a 1 and an equal sign. All right. Oh, and the 4. So what's my next equation? What plus what equals what?
0 plus 6 equals 6.
You're right. 0 plus 6 equals 6. Right? Or 6 plus 0 equals 6. You are right. So it says make 2 and use all the cards. We used all the cards and made 2 equations. All right. All right. How are we doing for time? Okay, we're doing good. I think we'll do this last little page. Oh, here's an interesting one. How many equations can you use with these cherries? On 2 different plates. So you need to make equations. How many? First, we got to find out how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many different ways can we add to 6? Who wants to give me one? We're using numbers to add to 6. What plus what equals 6?
3
3 plus 3. Confused. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Good, there's one. Oh, yeah.
2 plus 4 equals 6.
Nice. All right, let's do that one. 2 plus 4 equals 6.
5. 0 plus x equals 10.
And the other one we can make up is you're right. I heard that one. Good one. A 1.
1 plus 5 equals 6.
1 plus 5
5 equals 6.
equals 6. Is there another one?
6 plus 0 equals 6.
There you go. That's the other one. 0. Right? 0.
Equals 6. Equals
You're
6.
right. 6 equals 6. All right. Those are the 4 we can make. All right. So we can make how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 plus 3 equals 6. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 1 plus 5 equals 6. And 0 plus 6 equals 6. All right. So everybody jot that down. All right. Make sure you get all that down. I'll give you a minute to finish this. Okay. Let's see what's on the bottom. Okay. Let's see. Let me put this out a little bit. All right. Let's see. And we'll do a little checklist. All right, so make sure you fill out all of this. Okay. Well, you don't have to write all this down. That's okay. That's a lot of words. But do use this one for sure. Okay. I don't know if you have time to write all the words. So make sure you finish this one. Okay. And make sure you finish this one. Okay. There we go. And we'll do a little checklist. Do you remember what a number bond was? So here's was our number bonds. All right. We had a circle. We had a circle. And we had a circle. And we had this. All right. So something plus something equals something. All right. We did a lot of those. All right. I'll let you guys get finished with this one first. Okay. Just make sure you have this one written out and that one. You finished? Good. All right. So who remembers our number bonds? Who remembers this? Everybody remember those? We did a whole bunch of those. Yes? Everybody remember those? If you remember them, put a little check mark right here. Okay? That means you remember what the number bonds are. Yes, so put a little check mark. That means you remember those. Add by counting on was taking, here, let me take this out of the way. Let me move this so I got some space to do some writing. All right, I just want a little space so I can do this. All right, so I'm just going to counting on. So I have 3 green balls. This is called counting on. We're counting instead of in a way of adding. All right? And I have 3 more red balls. So we're going to count like this. I have 3 balls, and I'm going to add 3 more. So I do 3 plus 1 is a 4. Another one is a 5. And the other one is a 6. That's called by counting on. We've got 3. We want to see how many altogether we've got. So let's count 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. If you understand that, put a little check mark there. All right. And make addition stories. You look at a picture and you make up a story. There are 2 apples in a bowl. There are 5 apples in a bag. How many apples are there? So those are stories. If you understand that, put a little check mark there. All right. And write addition equations. That's what this is. Do you guys know how to do that now? We spent a lot of time doing equations. If you understand that, do this. Okay. This was mine. Okay. This is my equation I made up. I have 2 blue clips. I have 1 green clip. And I have 3 clips altogether. 2
1
plus.
equals 3.
That's exactly it. Okay. And let's say I have. No, let's get some other colors. So I can make up another story where I have, here we go. Teacher Michael has 2 orange clips. Teacher Michael also has 2.
2 plus 2 equals 4.
You're right. And that's my story. Teacher Michael has 2 orange clips. Teacher Michael has 2 pink clips.
Equals 4.
Right. So it's 2 plus 2 equals 4.
4.
Awesome. All right. If you understand that, put a little check mark there. All right. Now you're going to ask your moms and dad to take a picture of this page, okay? And I'll send a little something. So mom and dad are going to take a picture of these 2 pages. If you still have confusion here, we can work on that next math class. All right, so here are our words. Number bonds, that's this. By counting, that's this. All right. Making addition stories, that's this. And writing an equation, that's that. All right, you can make up any equation. Teacher Michael has 4 pencils. Teacher Michael also has 2 Star Wars pens. These are 2 Star Wars pens. Oops, hang on. There we go. Teacher Michael has 2 Star Wars pens, and Teacher Michael has 4 pencils. How many things does he have all together?
6.
Right. 4 plus.
2 plus 3.
Wait. Count the pencils.
5.
Count the pencils.
4, 5, 4.
Yes.
Plus 2 equals 6.
You're right. 4. Oops. Plus 2 equals 6.
6.
Okay. Does anybody want to try and make up one of those? You make up a story, look at something that's around you and think of something you can add. Maybe you got erasers or pencils on your desk, or you've got a snack, or you've got dominoes, or you've got, see, I've got some dominoes here too. right?
นิดอะไรอ่ะ
Teacher, I am finished.
Are you finished? Okay, make sure everybody finishes this page. All right, mom and dad are going to take a picture of this. If you don't want to write all the words, you can't, but that's a lot of words. You can if you want to. All right. But let's not worry about that one right now because that's going to take a long time. But you can try. All right, so I'm going to leave that up. You guys finish writing that out. All right, does anybody want to try and tell me a story with something you have on your desk? Oh, somebody's getting something. I see some pencils. Nice. Anybody else want to try and make something up? What's something you can make up? Use something around you. I use clips and pencils and Star Wars pens.
1 plus 2 equals 3.
So what do you have there? 2 what? Nice one. 2. Those look like colored pencils. Good.
Equals 5. Equals 3.
Nice. With 2 pencils in one hand, 1 in another, 2 plus 1 equals 3. Good. Anybody else have anything they can try?
Me.
What do you have? Not what do you have on your desk you can add up? You can show me. You're making a story. So let's see what else I have I can do. What else do I have around me? Not too much. I have some dominoes. They might be hard to see. So here I have, Teacher Michael has 3 dominoes. These are addition dominoes. Teacher Michael has 2 more. How many does he have?
6 plus 2 equals 8.
Right, good job, Nut. So Nut has 6 pencils, and he has 2 more. How many pencils does he have?
8
8. Perfect. Anybody else want to try something?
and 1.
And another one?
3 pencil 3 pencil plus 2 pen.
Okay, so Minton, you have how many pencils, Minton?
How many pencil บอกคุณครูซิตั้ง 3
3. How many is it pens? How many pens?
2.
So, how do you say that? 3 pencils, so 3 plus,
3
what is it, Minton? 3 plus
2
equals,
5.
there you go. Good job. Thank you. Anybody else have one they can use? Good job.
3 plus T equals 6.
All right, so what do you got there? So Prize has 3
Plus 3.
pencils, right?
Yes.
And what's in the other hand, Prize?
And ruler and pencil.
Okay, so he has 3 pencils and also, actually, you know what? Put all the pencils in one hand. All right, that way we have 2 different things. All right, perfect. So we would say Prize has how many pencils?
6 pencil.
How many pencils?
And 1 ruler.
There's your story. Prize has 6 pencils and 1 ruler. How many things does Prize have?
Price. Equals 1 equals 7.
You're right.
Plus
6 plus 1.
7.
You're right. Nice job. Good job, Prize. Anybody else have one they want to try?
Me.
Okay. What do you have there, Juno?
3 plus 2 equals 5.
Okay. What do you have? 3 what?
Pencil.
Okay. And 2 more pencils.
Yes.
And you have how many pencils?
5.
So you were right. 3 plus 2 equals
5.
Nice job. Anybody else have one? You can pick anything. We've got a couple of people who've done it so far.
EQ.
Okay, EQ, what do you have?
Teacher. 4 pencil.
Okay, and what are you adding?
Plus 3 ruler.
Ooh, nice. I'll show them up to the camera so I can see them.
3
All right,
rubber.
3
10 plus 4
erasers
equals
or
5.
rubbers. Do you call them rubbers or erasers?
มองไปมองมาเหมือน
Hold on.
Equal 7.
Okay, so you've got, so EQ has 3 how many pencils? 4?
4 pencil.
So EQ has 4 pencils and 3 erasers. How many things does he have altogether?
7.
Nice, good. Anybody else have something they can add? Good job. Anybody else want to try one?
Teacher
Yeah.
what
Bye.
Okay, so
Pokemon
who do we have there? Oh, we got a couple of people up now. Okay.
Pokemon
All right, let's have a look. Go ahead.
Teacher. Bye bye.
ทีเชอร์ไปแล้วบ๊ายบาย
Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, I'm looking at the time and it's actually time we have to go.
Bye.
All right, everybody?
Bye bye.
Yeah, we don't have time for a song. Okay, good job. Bye-bye, everybody.
bye bye
You guys did a good job. All right, I will send something out to your mom. Bye-bye, everybody.
bye bye teacher
Bye-bye. We'll see you later.
bye
Bye-bye.
bye
Excellent job.
อะไรเหรอ
Oh, very good. Okay, there we go. All right, everybody. You guys take care. We'll see you next time.
bye bye teacher
Bye-bye, everybody. All right, you guys take care. Good luck with your next class. Go get something to eat or something to drink. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.
bye